I have to tell you, I would not be standing here today if it wasn't for House of Hope. That's all I can say. I mean, I could really get down right now and just be done, because that's just the fact of it. Point blank. So I am going to tell you a little bit about me. I'm going to tell you a story. It is a little sad, but really, in the end, it's a redemption story. It's about God's favor. It's about how he looked upon me and he said, you know what, this is going to be tough, but guess what? In the end, you're going to be stronger and wiser, and House of Hope is going to be, I guess, one of those interims that really give you the tools to be the best that you can be. So the story starts with a baby, just like we all were at one time. And I had 2 older sisters, and my mother was struggling. She decided that she could not take care of her children. And I have no answers to why that is. I don't know what happened, but I just know that she could not take care of us. And she decided that she would give us up for adoption. So she took the 3 of us and to the Children's Home Society and gave us up for adoption. And I was a baby. So, you know what? Before I go any further, I just want you to understand that God always has a plan for everything. Jeremiah 29:11 states, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord." And that is something that has stuck with me since I was at House of Hope. So this is not really a sob story, so you don't need to cry for me. That includes you, Tracy. So I was adopted, and I was adopted into a family with 5 children. We were all special needs children. I was considered a special needs children because I had severe attention deficit. My parents, I think they really wanted what was best for me. I think they believed in their hearts that they could be good parents. And I think what happens in life sometimes is that we bring with us our past, and we carry that with us sometimes. And that's what they did. And they used abuse as a tool for punishment. And I was severely abused. I was sexually molested. And I was crying for a way out and having a hard time figuring out how I was going to do that. And it's funny because just a few weeks ago, I had a conversation that came up with a really good friend of mine that I go to church with. And she says, "How are you so comfortable with yourself? What is it that just makes you just feel good about yourself?" And I thought about it for a while, and I don't know, I just got out of the shower one day and I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was like, what is it? And you know what I saw? I saw my past. I saw my scars up here where my mother bashed my head against the door, scars on my legs where I had been beaten. But you know what else I saw? I saw God's love and redemption all over me. I saw my birthing scars from having my children. I saw where I have worked out hard to become what I am and who I am today, because God gave me that ability. So as I stand here today, I always think, you know what? I can always tell you my sob story, but it's not really a sob story, because 27 years later, I'm awesome. Period. And you know what? You know why I'm awesome? Because I was given the tools when I lived at House of Hope to become who I am today, period. I had counseling. I was loved on. People cared about me. They told me I was good inside. They taught me the redemption story. They taught me that no matter what, I was always loved, period. So 27 years later, you're probably like, wow, what has she been doing? Well, guess what? I've been doing a lot. So I've been married 20 years to my husband, Mark. I have 5 children. My oldest is 24. My youngest is 4. Yep. Yes, we did start over. And no, it was not an accident, so don't think about it. I was in management for a long time. I love being around people. I love to tell people what to do. Can you tell? So I've gotten a lot of experience at that. But you know what? I love being a mom. That was so much fun. And some other things have happened along the way. So I want you to understand that a resident of House of Hope is not just a number at House of Hope. Like, they learn so much stuff. And it's a structured environment for a reason. They are given the tools to survive outside of House of Hope, but not necessarily just outside of House of Hope. It's not just spiritually. It's all of the other stuff that makes us strong. You learn that at House of Hope. So, guess what I've gotten to do? I've gotten to actually use that to help other people. And it's a ripple effect. It really is. 4 years ago, guess what? After 20 years without my sister, after being put up for adoption, I found my sister, Tracy. Right here she is. Say hi, Tracy. You can tell we were sisters, right? I was 18 when I got to meet her. It was actually very exciting. I think the Lord really blessed us and blessed the time that we've had together. But what's really cool is the things that I've learned at House of Hope, I've got to share with her because she struggled. She was a cocaine addict for 18 years. 4 years ago, she came up to live with us, and we've gotten to be together a lot, so I've gotten to share with her so many of the things that I learned at House of Hope that made me strong, and now she's here, and she's strong because of what I learned at House of Hope. And she has her grandbaby today, full custody because the mom is having a hard time. So I just want you to understand that what we take away from House of Hope, or what I have taken away from House of Hope, I have learned and I have used throughout the 27 years that I have been away from House of Hope, okay? I want you guys to understand that. It's just huge, the impact that it has made on my life. There's no question in my mind that God knew exactly what he was doing when I was born. No, there's just no question in my mind. And it states that in Psalm 139. He knew what was going to happen long before I was even a little blink in my mother's eye.